Hey, welcome. We're Minecrafting with Mike Cubed. Hey, that's me. And this is our Tekkit Lite adventure. This is day number 5. So when we last left our hero, it was day number 4, and we got busy. We got some stuff done because we needed to, because you see that lone apple all by itself? That's our food. We're down to 1 apple. Now, out across the way, there are a ton of pigs over there, so we could have killed a pig. That's true. So things weren't dire. But what we wanted to do, here, let me harvest that while we're talking. What we wanted to do was to have a source of food. So we built a basement and planted an underground garden, which is starting to grow, but rather slowly. I mean, you know, we just finished planting it. So enough light down here to actually have the garden grow. And so at this stage of the game, you want to, you want to get a good source of food. But once you've got that locked down, it's time to start thinking, okay, what do I need to start building the Tekkit Lite machines? The things that can help automate your life in here. So that's kind of what we're going to concentrate next on. And the things that we need, really first, would be underground. We need copper ore and probably some iron ore too, which we've already found some of that. So we need copper and iron. And we do have some copper ore too that we found already. And then from the outside world, we need to find some rubber trees and start ourselves a little rubber tree orchard in the front yard or the backyard or the side yard or somewhere close to when we can start harvesting some rubber, so we can start making some copper cable, so we can start making some of the other things that we need to start making some machines, so we can get rid of this iron. That's not even an iron furnace, that's a stone furnace. So once we get enough iron, we'll make an iron furnace, which is more efficient, and then eventually an electric furnace. And some other things. So those of you who are familiar with Tekkit Lite know all this stuff already, but those of you that are brand new to the game don't. And in the early days, I mean, it's just like regular Minecraft. But then when you start adding the machines and things start getting more complex and kind of more fun too, because like for example, once you get some machines built and get a charging bench and some of the other materials that you need, you can make a jetpack and fly all over the world. Well, until you run out of juice, anyway, and then you'll fall really far, and if you're not above water, you'll die. That's a whole nother episode. So, I'm just running around here while I'm rambling. So, the sun's still down. So, let's see, how many pickaxes do we have? We have a couple, we have some torches. So, let's start our underground mining. Let's get that going, if I can get downstairs. Hello. Do I have another ladder? I do. Let me fix that. How did I make 20 ladders extra? Golly. That's a waste of wood. Not that wood isn't plentiful. Here we go. Okay, so I want to start digging. I don't want to dig towards the water so much. I don't know if I want to dig towards the... because there's a big cliff out there. There's not a cliff this way. There's a big cliff this way. And there's a big cliff this, so really our only option is this, and that's not a bad direction anyway, so we'll just start digging. The other thing that I did that I messed up in day 4 was further along in Tekkit Lite, you can start building electric lights, which is cool, but then we're going to need some room for wiring on the ceiling, and then below that some lighting. So I built this two blocks too small, so I need to go 2 blocks further down, but I don't want to replant the garden right now. And that's the same for the living room too, for the house. That needs to be a couple blocks higher so we can do some lighting. So we'll take care of that later in the game. We don't have to do it today because we sort of have more pressing matters. We want to find some more ore while it's dark, and then during the daytime we need to go find some rubber trees. So that's kind of our mission for today. So let's get to digging. All right, can you dig it? We've dug a little bit ways down. Now, you know, the one thing about building a house on a cliff and up high like that is we're still only down to level 59 after all that digging. But that's all right. We'll keep going when we have more time, when it gets dark outside. But right now that the sun's up, I want to make some good use of the daylight. So one thing that we could have done on day 1 and, you know, up to day 5, it's not too late to do this. But we will do it now. is I want to make a waypoint. And I kind of like to make the waypoint a little bit out of the way because otherwise it gets in your way. So I'm going to stand here in the corner. I'm going to hit M. Well, maybe. I'm going to try and hit M. There we go. And waypoints, and add a waypoint. We'll just call this home. Home sweet home. And I like green, so I'm going to make it green. And we have a waypoint. So now everywhere we go in the world, we can see how far away home is. Whoa, I backed outside. Be careful. Could be a creeper out there and I didn't even know it. Now see our problem here, we're out of food. And I just have the one apple and that's going to feed me. And now I'm full and that's it. We're out of food. Okay, let me put a little bit of these resources up. For now. We'll carry this stuff with us, but we still will. Oh, I hate gravel. Okay, well, we're going to need some more chests here before we know it, too. But right now, let's grab our sword. And, let's see. Let's make another axe. We'll probably want to carry another axe with us. Because we'll probably gather some wood while we're out there. Oops. I don't need all this stone with me, but I'll take it. So we'll take another axe with us. And let's look for some rubber trees. Now again, if you're new to Tekkit or Tekkit Lite, then you don't know what rubber trees look like. But you can see them even off in the distance. They have a, you see how those tall spruce trees right there have just one block of leaves above them? Rubber trees have like 4 or 5 blocks of leaves above them. So they kind of stick up funny like. So that's how you can tell from a distance. And then when you get up close to them, they have the little, the place where you can plug in the rubber tree sap sucker things. Oh my goodness, I'm losing the word for it. But the tree saps, the tree taps. So they'll have the little sort of bright spots on them where you can get the tree taps into, and that's how you can tell when you're up close. I don't see any rubber trees around here. Rubber trees really prevalent around swamps especially, but you'll find them almost everywhere. Not so much in the Arctic biomes, but you'll find them in and around the tropical forests like this too. See, now we're wandering away from home, but you can tell we'll always have that homing beacon. We're 83 blocks away from home. And so no matter where we go, we're not going to get lost. So that's why we wanted to do that waypoint before we start wandering around. Oh, there's an apple. Look at that. We're not going to starve. We're going to live again. Survival's good. So we're not finding any rubber trees. Well, we are getting some more wood. That's always good. More wood is good. Oh, that is a rubber tree. Well, I wasn't even looking. Well, great. So that was a rubber tree, and it looks like this one probably is too. So we'll chop that one down. Yep. Now when the axes are almost gone, they don't explode the trees anymore. So, well, I'm not going to switch it out. See, and you can see even with the trunk, it's dropping some of the resin. There we go. And but it's also dropping saplings. So how many rubber tree saplings do we have? Just one. 2. There's the second one. All right. So even that's going to be enough, really, to start an orchard. And we'll show you. Well, let's see if we can get back in time to get these started. Almost home. Eventually we're going to put some stairs here. We're really going to make this place nice. But we kind of want to concentrate on getting the basics done, right? So we've got the house. It's not the way we want it yet. We don't really have the roof we want on it yet, or that sort of thing. But we have a roof over our heads. And we have a garden planted underground, but it's not exactly the way we want it. And I didn't make the room high enough, so we got to fix that, and we'll do that later. But we have a garden, so everything's okay. Let's see. I don't want to put this too close to the edge of the cliff. Let me go this way, I think. I like to go 4 away. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these would be our first 2. And let's see if we have any bone. Nope. No bone. So if I could kill a skeleton and get some bone, I could have some bone meal and make those grow instantly. But I think while I'm out here, might as well get some water. I have a little bit of a problem. Our water's frozen solid. Get busted up. It's like living in Colorado or something. Okay, we have our endless supply of water again. It's always nice to carry water around. You never know. Especially later on when you're mining obsidian. So we've got some rubber wood and we have some sticky resin, and this will turn into rubber, and then you can take the copper ore and the rubber and make copper wiring, which you need to make electronic circuits and to wire some things together. I think we're going to clear out some more trees here because we're going to need the room for our rubber tree orchard. So and it's nice to have the extra wood. Never hurts, especially at this stage of the game. So yeah, we're just planting the front lawn here. So you can see it's getting dark. So maybe we'll stay out too late and a skeleton will attack us. We kind of need a skeleton to attack us. Be careful what you ask for. All we have is a lousy stone sword and we don't have much armor on. All we have, all we have are the golden pants, which are quite stylish and better than nothing. I mean, actually, style-wise, you can't top it. But for protection, you know. Ooh, it's getting dark. It's a pretty sunset, don't you think? You could almost hear the monkeys screaming in the trees. Maybe the peacocks in the distance. Yeah, okay, fine. So let's go inside, lest we get killed. That would be tragic. I'm not sure what to do with this little extra room here. We'll figure something out. Alright, sun's down. Oh, let's check our crops before we sign off for day 5. If we can get downstairs. Ah, look! Some wheat! Ah, beautiful. Our first mini harvest. It ain't much, but it's a start. Again, you don't have to tread too lightly, but you don't want to stomp on it. And we have some wheat and 1 thing of seed. Alright, beautiful. The garden is working. And next thing to do is put some of this away. That over there. And we already planted the rubber tree saplings. Almost panicked. Where are the rubber tree saplings? Oh, yeah, they're outside. Planted like you did earlier. Remember? Oh, yeah, huh? Okay, let's build us a couple more stone picks. Okay, that's going to conclude day 5 in our Tekkit Lite adventure. And so now that it's night again, we're going to spend the time productively underground building ourselves a staircase down to the bedrock, harvesting any materials on our way. And then once we get down there, we'll start methodically mining down around level, oh, I don't know, 11 or so. And then we'll also have to do some mining down around level 42. Because there's something about you, baby, tonight. Oh, my goodness. And, yeah, so, and that's where you'll find a little more copper. You won't find the copper down the lower levels, but around level 42 is good for copper. And then down around level 11, you're going to find lots of stuff, all kinds of good stuff. And the tin may be a little more plentiful, too, up around level 42, although you will find it in the lower levels as well. So we're going to mine all night, and then we'll catch you back here for day 6 in the Tekkit Lite adventure, Minecrafting with Mike Cubed. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow in Minecraft days. Yeah.